Hello, everybody, and welcome back to K2SE. It's Fantastic Mr. Ghost. Yep, Factorio 2. Space exploration. All right, I have done some off-screen work, busy work. I'll show it off. First thing I want to do here is set this up. We haven't done this. It would be kind of fun to do, and we're gonna set up the LTN Combinator to, I think, oh, not that many. 16,000. Oh, there we go. I gotta figure out how to turn this off here. I thought I did. It beeps every time a train pops up, and I don't want that. I turned off warning messages, so every time a train deploys, as you can see, it will beep, and I don't want that. It's just it gets on your nerves. Holy crap. All right, so I'm staying with the 141 trains for now, at least on this planet. I might change, I don't know. There's 24,000 in there. I left it uncapped. I don't care. I do not care. Oh my god, this is gonna take freaking forever to load. Are these aren't moving. Or are they? Oh, they are. Okay, I see it, yeah. But this, yeah, these are going. Yeah, so this is, they're 2 rows, you know, 50 per row, or per slot. So it's 2,000, I think, per car. So while that's loading, I am prepping this area. We're going to do this today, speed up video. I have the miners placed, and it's like uranium, where, you know, we have a fluid input. Well, in this case, I think it's a gas, chlorine, and the hydrogen. I got to figure out how I'm going to position this, because I want to capture the hydrogen for other uses later on down the road. Okay, it's halfway. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's 8,000. 8,000. Ah. I'll have to change this to 6,000. Yep, there. Oh, another train's coming. And this is 8. I miscalculated in my brain. So we have 2 trains deploying. That's fine. How slow these things are. Oh my god. I don't want to do 2-headed, you know, 2 trains in the front and back, because then they just get longer and longer. It's such a pain in the butt building, you know, these huge trains, you know, the loading and unloading for it. There we go. Looks like we are all unloading here. And oh, I forgot to put the productivity in here. I have 2 prod, and I went back into Hellmod. I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong. I better check that. And sure enough, I need 2 more chem plants, so I moved this back, both iron and copper. I'm like, gosh darn it. So it wasn't that difficult. Just had to repipe a few things and move stuff around and all that. So it's all good now. It's all good. There we go. That's working. And I hope that we can get a full belt. This doesn't have to be fully compressed all the way down to the end. In fact, one of these will starve out, whichever one, I don't know. Really, it's just under 40 for some reason for a full red belt of copper. I did test it, you know, to make sure everything is running. I think, yeah, in the speed up video there. There we go. Okay, now it's starting to get down to the end. And that train is gone. Is that the second train? Oh, that train is still loading. You know what drives me nuts, though? LTN is kind of funny. Oh, maybe there was enough in here. Yeah, there's enough. So what I want to do is, yeah, this is 8. Yeah. What's going on here? Something happened. Oh, dirty water. I forget to connect you. What's going on here? What is going on? Oh, I missed a pipe right here. Okay. Oh, and this one, right? Actually, I'm going to pull these out here. That comes out. Or I could do... Oh, wait. No. Let's do this. And this. And... Oh, wait. No. We'll pull these out. Here we go. There we go. I think I got it. Pull that out and put it here. Okay. Screwed up on the piping there. That means I'll have to check the other one. I'm okay with having that ore will be gone in no time. Okay, let's go over the. Well, we'll have to go over there. I want to watch this here. So what I've been doing is I've been getting the rare ore from the meteors, and that's how I'm able to build the miners, because there's so many meteors that fall, and I'm like, well, that's cool. I'm saving that stuff for sure. You know, I want to definitely keep that going. Now what I'm thinking is, well, when you get better modules and beacons and things, this build will compress. Obviously, more power has to be supplied via the base, but in order to get 4 red belt, you know, like if let's say you want 4 red belts, you're gonna have to do 4 of these columns, which means 4 of these, you know, all that mess. I don't know if I would do a front, you know, one build of this, but yeah, with beacons and level 3, at least, well, the modules change in this game. They're not like vanilla, so the whole thing changes. And Hellmod's a pain for doing beacons. It's really confusing. I haven't figured it out yet. But you can go by factory and then kind of assume what it's gonna do. Oh, you know what? I gotta put a max rate calculator. I think it might take beacons into account. That might be the case there. So yeah, I wanted to check this out, see if it's working properly. Looks like we're getting a full compressed red belt out, but the problem is it splits, which is not a big deal. This is so annoying. I want to turn this off. I don't need to know this anymore. Oh, that explains it. Yeah, that explains it. These aren't on the thing here. Oh my god. Okay, now. Oh, wait a minute. Crap. Oh, this is yeah. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. I was like, oh, I don't have inserters on these. Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna have to rethink this piping here a little bit. Well, the problem is over here at the end, and I'm tight. And so this is just a % chance. We got only 65 stone. There we go. Now that should be a full. Yep, there we go. Now we got it. A little bit of gap there. Maybe because it's catching up. We'll have to see. But yeah, I was wondering, why isn't it running? So that should be okay now. I'm gonna check this out here. Because I forgot it. Okay, that's better now. So we got some collection on the ends here because I have one more machine that I need over here. So that is what's going on there. And then we've got our dirty water reclamation area here. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I've got this set to the water that kicks out of here. It's only 90. And so it's 100 in, 90 out. So we get some water back. And then this needs 25 every 3. What is this? This is 2. So the water, I'm assuming it's not as much. We don't get the water back that we're consuming. So better, feel safe here. Oh, there we go. You know, yeah, I have to keep an eye on the ratios here, or the deployments. Oh, one thing I did off screen, I keep getting, darn it, this mouse is bouncing around. I put 2 more radar or defense systems in. I got a freaking asteroid hit right here, and it took out all these belts, and it's just a pain. I don't think you lose the products; they're still on the ground. You just lose the belt. So I gotta hand feed these. I gotta keep an eye on them. I could do I could make the shell, and then have a speaker that tells me it's out until I get the bots. You know. Because I'm not belting a bunch of shells around. They're freaking... That's crazy talk. Okay, so after the rare metals are done, then we're going to do the processing units. And I have that bootstrap right here so that I can do some things. And oh, looky here. We have an umbrella. Oh, look at this thing. Look at that. I want to see a corona. Well, what I think once this is on the surface of the planet here, we won't get any more of those notifications of the coronal, beam coming down. And I was worried because, boy, I got a lot of expensive stuff here. So I don't want to lose any of this crap, Okay, what else did I do? So I got the copper, and I prepped the mining. This is the chlorine. I'm going to save some hydrogen. And then I also did a stone mine, too, because we're going to need the sand for the chlorine. So here's the stone mine, and that is... I just uncapped it. I don't really care if it's uncapped or not. So what? Doesn't really matter. Oh, I didn't mention this is the fueling. Forgot to mention this. For some reason, TSM, that's why I have TSM, because of the refueling aspect. And the train just, it's automatic. You don't have to worry about it as long as it's set up correctly. Now, one thing I've noticed, and I forgot about it because I've been running 111 trains on the Pyanodens map, so I don't have to worry about this here. Train configuration reader. Now, I just thought of something. I might be able to use this for LTN too, because as long as it's near a stop, doesn't matter what stop it is, I believe, it'll read how many cars are, it'll tell you the 3 things. Now, the problem is this damn thing doesn't reset. So if I have a 111 train come in here, which is all the fluid wagons, it'll keep the configuration. Also, this inserter may have fuel in its claw. And what does it do? It inserts it into a wagon when it comes up, because I have 141 wagons. As you can see, it has a fuel piece or so X amount of fuel. Now, I couldn't use these loaders. I need the mini loaders because you can't wire up to these. These are not considered inserters. The mini loader mod is like 6 inserters, but it's a different graphic, but it's still everything about the inserter is there. And so I can use a mini loader here and turn it on and off, but it still remains that there's material in there. That's the issue. So even with a mini loader, it wouldn't work. But I used a stack inserter, and then I got a stack filter because I want this to be quick loading, quicker. And then I want also any extra I want exported out quickly. This will disable as soon as this is written over. But there's an instance where it'll load into the damn car, which is really freaking annoying. I don't think there's a way to reset a combinator, because that's basically a combinator. So we got the stone, we got the copper, we got oil. Oh, and then, yeah, I forgot to mention this. I'm like, wait, I got this delicious ore patch right here. Well, that's not a long belt considering this, You always think, when you start doing trains and stuff, I always get this kind of oh, it's a long belt. That's a long belt. Actually, it's not. It's not a long belt at all. So I'm going to try and mine this out here. Now, this build, which we'll go over now, is really short. So I should be able to fit this in here right above the copper for the rare metals. And I should be fine and not run into this thing, the patch here. So I'm pretty good. So I went ahead and built this, ahead of time because we've already, we did a speed up video on this already. But the unique aspect here is that we have the chlorine or the hydrogen chloride, and I had to shift these over because look, lo and behold, the inputs do not match the outputs of this thing. I'd love to write a mod to change these so that the inputs are alternate, because then I could have it right behind it and tie in whatever amount. So I had to shift it over and do this piping. It's doable. This one's going to generate stone as well. And I have... Oh, I need to do a filter inserter on that. I'm glad I saw that. There we go. This one is going to be rare metals. And that's going to be raw rare metal. There we go. And I had put a substation in here. But, you know, if I move this over a tad, I can move the substation over. But I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, I got an extra belt there. So, I'm going to have to bring in some stone as a stopgap measure because I don't know if copper or iron are going to run. And if this runs, this water reclamation, wastewater, I don't think it's going to generate enough stone for our chlorine or our hydrogen chloride here. So, that's the scoop there. So we got this piping here for the hydrogen chloride. We got the water here, which is coming from, it's feeding this one, it's outputting here. And it's meant to, well, the supply is going to be down here. In fact, I got to move this over, I guess. Because the water, you know what? The water is going to be over here, I think. I'm going to pop a water tank and stuff in here and have the water. Maybe I'll do it that way. So let's just kind of do this. And then I'll put a tank here as a reminder, like so. I could probably pull a couple of these out. There we go. Now, the issue though is that there's no priority on this, but there's not much water here. So it might be okay. I don't know. I don't know if maybe I should go. I'll have to rethink this. If this gets backed up on water, I'll have to take this line and maybe go in over here and prioritize this. And then I'm going to have a pump here. There's going to be 5,000 in here only, but the problem is that these pipes are going to be full. And so you hope that the machine water gets pulled out first. So we'll have to see. Okay. So I'm going to do a speed up video on this, set it all up, and then I'll do the processors as well as a speed up video. All right, let's get to it. Oh, boy. Well, there they are. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's too much. But it's better to have too much than not enough, right? All right, well, I found out kind of, well, not the hard way, but I didn't realize how much power these suck. The electrolysis plants. Yeah, it's, you know, I should have known. Well, you know, I forget. I get into build mode and I don't look at power and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a lot of power. So I had to punch down solar. Yep. We're in the solar era now. What the heck, man? These things keep coming down. It's telling me that stuff is hitting in the asteroid belts, and it's so annoying. Well, I had to take the umbrella out, which is protecting me from the coronal burns that happen. And then I had to disconnect this. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, what the heck? Okay, I get it. Yeah. I had to disconnect the power here because I had to get the solar in. I knew I was going to have to do it, but this just forced the issue here. So, oh, and then I had to swap this case out because the one I had here was too small. Because I decided to do stone and the raw rare metals. So it's 16,000. And this is 50, you know, it stacks to 50. So I'm like, crap. So I had to pull this out, the old one, you know, the smaller case, and put the bigger one in. Yeah, this one here. This one here, what is this? A storehouse? That's a warehouse. I love how these look. They're so cool. And, oh, and then I rerouted some pipes here. The long arm, you know what I should have done here was spaced them out and then ran the underground straight. Well, I could go underground. I can underground under this machine here, the filtration unit or plant. I could have undergrounded here, you know, underneath or in between the machines here, the chem plants, and then I could use fast or stack inserters. So I just spaghettied this thing up like this. Now, the reason I would underground under here is because I have to export the material from here, from the dirty water reclamation. So, and then, oh, I forgot about the stone. So I put the filter in there, and it's reloading it back into the case here. And then I'm prioritizing here, because there's really not much stone that's going to come from all this processing here, but, you know, it's going to be there. I really should, you know what I should do? Maybe I could just chuck it all in this case here. So I'll move, yeah, I'm going to move this to here, and then it fills this up. And, you know, there shouldn't be too much stone. The only problem, though, is if I'm doing a lot of iron and copper, but not a lot of the processors, then that stone could back up. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So I also had to come down here, and these things were cranking along. It was like 25 megawatts, which isn't a lot considering, but I'm still on the coal, right, at this point. And so these things are cranking along. What do I got in here? 155. I think I have this set to 190,000. So there you go with the hydrogen. And now, so I got all these belts extended down. And we're over here. Bonk. And are you ready for the next phase? Oh. Actually, let me pull this down here. Oh, look at these things. So yeah, I'm getting bombarded by these rockets. I really got to get that research going and get back online here with the research. Bonk. If you have free space in the cargo rocket, consider filling it with various raw materials or materials to make the space platform scaffold. See cargo rockets in the Informatron for more information. So there we go. We have to build this. This is how we're gonna get to Novice orbit. Now I can go anywhere. Look at this. All these places we can go. But we have to go to Novice there first. Oh, what's this? Clear filter. Oh, list destinations alphabetically. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, what's this? Cargo safety 99.02%. Landing chance requires landing pad status constructing rocket. Okay. And then we got space capsule. Oh, I need to put a space capsule in here. I think I have one. There we go. It's in. And it sucks it on in. Oh. Do I get it back? Oh, I didn't want to. Well, I guess I'm okay with it here. So here's what we have to do. Okay. It's going to be a pain in the butt. So I'm going to have to storyboard this out. We'll do a speed up video on this in the next episode because I am done right now. I want to end this one. So we have to do this. We need these rocket parts. Where are they? Are they in here? Here they are, right here. So we need low density structures, rocket control units, cargo pod, and rocket fuel tank, heat shielding. And we need 100 of these. Here is the cargo pod, advanced circuit, iron chest, fast inserter, and a steel plate. So I have everything except the fast inserter, and it's 2 fast inserters. And then we got the rocket fuel tank, which is an advanced circuit pipe, storage tank, and pump. I don't have the pump. We can make the pipe and tank. We can make all this. I already have this, you know, up here. So what I did is I've got these two connected here, and I'm, you know, collecting them. I got the heat shielding here, so I can pull these down, this down, no problem. The low density structures, I might be able to pull down. I don't know. I'll have to see. I could rebuild this down here. Some of these things I might just rebuild down here. So let's take a look at the tank, and we'll do, or the, yeah. Okay, here's what's great about this, though. I'm so glad we can do this. Productivity! Yes, we can do productivity. And I'm not going to do it, well, I'm not going to do it this way maybe, but here's this. And productivity! Oh my god. So we need the, so we can mouse over this thing again. Yeah, so I got to make this stuff locally, you know, for this machine here. I'll bring the steel plate in. I'll do the iron chest locally. I'll try and do direct insert, you know. But the inserter is the pain because, you know, it takes, you know, it needs a regular inserter and a burner. So this is like a million parts, you know. Well, green circuit and steel, motor, and then that's 2 things plus the burner. And then the burner is, oh, I gotta make inserter parts for this. Holy cripes. Inserter parts. I haven't made those yet. Well, we're gonna make them now. Here they are. Yeah, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. So I have to do all this. Got these on the bus, iron, you know, got the rods, got the engine, and then we'll make this. Oh wait. Yeah. I got the motor on the bus. Got these 2 on the bus. Got these on the bus. And this stuff. Yeah, so we're good there. And then, you know, the iron chest is just an iron, you know, pretty simple, straightforward iron chest. God, there's so many chests in here. Where the heck? There it is. Yeah, iron plate. So that takes care of all that. You know, well. So now the pump I'm kind of wondering about here. I'll make a couple of those. So anyway, yeah, so we need 100 of this. Oh, and then we need the liquid rocket fuel and cargo. It's forcing you to put 500 in here, which is very interesting. Launch disabled, yeah, that makes sense. So, Now, I think we can hook wires up to these, see? Oh, cool. Look at it. It's got the little thing right there. That's what it's connecting to. Oh, wow. It's got the little lights on there. Oh, and then we can get into it here. Wait, yeah. So there's the door. That's pretty cool. You click on it or you enter it. All right, so let's see here. I just want to get an idea what I'm looking at for the pump. Because, you know, AAI's got all the different things. And that's here. Motor, pipe. Okay, and then the tank is here. Oh, okay. Beam and... Okay, there we go. So that needs pipe. This needs pipe. Need another one of these things. Bonk. So we just need pipe. I'll put that there for now. So hopefully I gotta pull this up because I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to suck and, you know, take the pod capsule. I don't know. Maybe it saves it. I suppose I could test it and see. I'll pull it up and then I'll see what happens here. Okay. Bonk. Now, I'm gonna put it here. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Good. So it took it. Yeah, so what's interesting is they have these slots here. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna toss that in. Oh, and I got these here. Check it out. Wow, I made some. Oh, cool. It's got the yellow line on there. Yellow bar, progress bar. I'm assuming I'll get the these back. Inventory filter. Okay. Very cool. Okay, now. So that, yeah, that's... Now, yeah, I don't know... 84,000.8. 84.8K. Now, I don't see a... I guess you once the rocket's built, then we'll fill it with fuel. The rocket fuel. It's a liquid. So we'll have to see about that one. So next episode, we'll work on that. I could do... I don't want to do anything over here because then it's a long belt. You know, over here. To get over this spot, you know. Oh, and then we have the transmission things for automation. I don't know where they are. I think this is it right here, yeah. I can make these now. Yeah. This is why we need the processing units, because there's, you know, in order to get this stuff done, you got to have everything on the network. Oh, here's a launch pad, or landing pad. So I'm thinking that we're gonna launch this thing and we might lose it up in space. So there's this thing, this little guy right here, the one I put in the launch pad here. I think, well, let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull this up and I'll put it back down here. We'll put it right there. Well, put it there. Okay, so I think this right here, it's a space capsule. If you open it up, it's got all this GUI over here. Man, I tell you, Arendal, he's got this stuff together, man. Look at all this crazy stuff. So it has a capacity here. Now it says, you have not yet researched the space capsule navigation. So the only valid option is an emergency burn. Okay, so research space capsule navigation to unlock more options. So once we get up into space, we want to get some platforms and build out, you know, a little more, you know, pick a site and build. And then I have the space lab and stuff. We have to bring all the materials up to do the first research to get navigation. Then I can navigate home. And I think that what happens is this capsule becomes compromised and we can fix it, but it takes a few raw materials, like, process materials. I already looked at it. It's not that bad. It's like repair packs, heat shielding, you know, a few other things. So we can, instead of having to spend all these resources, all we do is just some basic stuff, and then we can repair it. So yeah, if you're reading here, this landing will compromise the capsule. So that's where you repair it. All right. Brace for a rough landing. Expect to lose 50% of each passenger's inventory. Items stored in the capsule's inventory will be safe. So you got to be careful. So we only have, 40 slots here. So that's why, I don't want you, if this inventory here could get compromised. So I don't want to bring up anything I don't necessarily need, So that's that. Now I'm going to bring this. Oh, this one we'll leave down here. And I want to bring another one up so that when we launch, we can launch from here and go up with huge amounts of stuff. And that's where you do your automation. So you get your stuff, load it in here on the planet, and then you launch up into space with everything on it and automate, to bring it to the space automation platform. So that's pretty cool. I have this over here. Now, I have a arithmetic combinator here and a constant combinator. The constant combinator is counting, it's a positive number of 150 for each data card here. And the arithmetic combinator is taking the, turn alt mode off here. Oops, there we go. The cases here are wired directly to the back end of the arithmetic. And then the output of the arithmetic. You know what? Hey, I thought they changed. Oh, interesting. I could have swore the devs updated Factorio to have a input-output nub. Like a hitbox, but I don't know what happened there. So anyway, the output of the arithmetic is connected to this stack filter, and I have it set to set filters here. And what happens is whatever the inserter will be set to one item, and it'll grab until, usually it'll grab it'll set the filters with everything. So right now I have 4 here. So it'll grab the first one in the list, and then the arithmetic combinator will negate it as it goes. So this count is subtracted from the case count, and then the filter disappears because it's 0 and nothing. And if it's 0 or negative, it doesn't, the inserters don't act on negative numbers. So they don't act on 0 or less. And so that's how you get inserter to stop counting. So you can pick an item and filter it and all that good stuff. So this is how I can automate bringing up science to the labs up in space. So all these labs will come out pretty much, and all the research will be done up in space, at least I think. But I'd rather have this here. And now the other thing is, once I get bots, I can bring the stuff down to save on belt, because belt's a pain in the butt when you're dealing with a lot of little details and little bits and bobs. So I'll have the sciences, and I can get the sciences off, outposting, and then it brings it in, and via train or whatever. So, but that's, much later on. So for now, we got this project here, and so I think we'll work on this next episode. I'll do a speed up video on it. I'm just gonna borrow from here a little bit, because we're not gonna be launching these satellites as much. Speaking of satellites, look at this. All that infinite research that I ran, or the rocket data, it's got all these things now unlocked. It's insane. There's so much. It's kind of like a brand new game, man, I tell you. So anyway, pretty cool stuff. Oh, and then there's something here that keeps coming up. Why can't I get there? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Here. Oh, all right. Yeah. So this one, I don't know. I was able to look at this. I don't know where it is, but I was able to find it. Wait a minute now. Calidus. Yeah, I was able to find this location. It's not here. I don't know where this is. Oh, here's another asteroid belt. Holy cripes. So, wow. Talk about asteroid belts, huh? Yeah, I found this location. What's this? Barrel. And I don't know where it is. Oh, Yeah, so I've got this repair. It's alerts. Novice orbit. What's this? Oh. Oh, okay. Now, if I go U, and, well, novice orbit. Here we go. Right here. Get out of there. Yeah, look at this. I don't know where this is. It says novice orbit, but as you can see, I haven't explored this, but check this out. There's solar panels here. And I think these are Crastorio ones, maybe. I don't know. And we got belt. And what happened was that this is somehow on the radar, on my radar. I don't know why this is happening. It's on a totally different surface, so I don't need to know this. But there is free belt here. The problem is that what happened was these damn things. The asteroids hit this, and there are, entities here. Of course, these aren't mine. So look at this solar panel. And up in space, your solar panels are freaking crazy. But there's a lot of debris up here. I don't know if this returns anything. But there's belt and space rail. Look at that. I can get some space rail for free here. And belt and... Oh, here's a decontamination facility. Oh, that's something I have to build. I have to get going there. I have to get... Oh, look! Little space capsule. It's got rail. Some other crap in there. Yeah, there's all kinds of freebies in here. This is really cool. So, yeah, I want to get up here. Oh, and this is a spaceship docking area. Look at this. They got some long arms here to unload. And look, oh, it's an underground. Wait. Oh, yeah. Red deep space underground belt. Ooh, I didn't know it was deep space. Red deep space. Kick it. That is cool. What is this called? Cyan. I think these are the same speed but different color, and I was trying to figure out why. But I guess you can color code your belts. I don't know. That was pretty cool. Anyway, so all these repairs things. That's a crashed ship right there. A ruin. Fluid isothermic generator. Ooh, yeah, cool. I mean, I'd like to get up here before this all gets destroyed by meteors. But yeah, we'll have to see. I could probably take that little... Once I get that research, I can, get up here. And I can go anywhere with that little capsule. So yeah, next episode we'll work on this stuff here. So yeah, we're looking good here. It's going to take some work. But, now that I've got the, a train situation going, that's pretty good, that'll help out a lot. Because, these resources are going to get chewed up eventually here. Oh, yeah, and this is the coal. That's what's left. Yeah. Anyway, oh, I have the solar on... I have an SR latch here. And the pumps are shut off. If the solar drops to 10, these kick on the pumps. So right now, this won't run until this solar gets into a situation. But I have enough right now to run the base. And then this is backup power here. So I'm going to try remember to add more power. I've got the solar set up here. So, yeah, should be good. Should be good. We're looking good now. But, yeah, I want to get into space. Hopefully we can get this together and get up into space by episode 8 or 9. Maybe. I don't know if it's going to be next episode. I'll probably do all the building here, and then maybe we can get up into space next episode. But, maybe episode 8. So, hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We're almost there. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.